Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Cinara Asyl and today I'm going to explain and also answer the question from the case study, and the title is Tilnol Murders. So now I'm going to explain chronologically about the case study. So for almost 100 years, Johnson & Johnson is known as a well-managed company. But in September 30, 1982, Johnson & Johnson faced a public relations problem and confronted by many companies that changed Johnson & Johnson's image as a company. And on that day, Johnson & Johnson found out that extra-strength Tylenol, which their main product, is used as a murder weapon that killed 3 people that occurred in Chicago. And how Johnson & Johnson final response toward this problem. Johnson & Johnson recalling all Tylenol products in the Chicago area, and Johnson & Johnson exchanged all already purchased Tylenol capsules with a new form of the medications, which is tablet. So now I'm going to answer the question. So the first question is, what might have been the consequences if Johnson & Johnson had decided to tough out the first reports of Tylenol-related death and not recall the product? If Johnson & Johnson had chosen to tough out the initial reports, the result could be worse. It's possible that more death would have occurred and create more public relation crisis for the company. And the second question is, what other public relation option did Johnson & Johnson have in responding the first round of the Tylenol murders? Johnson & Johnson informed the public as quickly as possible to prevent additional concern for its customer, and Johnson & Johnson also offered $100,000 reward for finding the killer, and also advertised a new form of Tylenol, Tylenol in a tablet form, and issued numerous statements and letters to convey the proper perspective on the situation. And then the third question is, do you think the company made a wise decision by reintroducing extra-strength Tylenol? I don't think it is a wise decision. I think Johnson & Johnson should have taken Tylenol off the market in a longer period of time, and while doing more research into the situation and not risk any more death. And in light of response of other companies not too precipitously when faced with the crisis, do you think Johnson & Johnson should have reacted so quickly to remove the Tylenol product when the second round of Tylenol murders occurred in 1986? I certainly think that after experiencing a second public relation corporate company crisis, removing the Tylenol product completely was the best move that Johnson & Johnson could have made. The next question is, what specific lesson can be driven from the way in which Johnson & Johnson handled the public relation aspect of these tragedies? The lesson that can be learned from the way Johnson & Johnson handled this public relation crisis was how they managed positive public relation regardless of being in a public relation crisis, and the way they being honest and being open is allowed them to do so. And the next question is, what was the environment when the Tylenol crisis occurred? How might the result have differed if the crisis occurred today? The environment when the Tylenol crisis occurred was far less advanced than today. With all the technology available today, Johnson & Johnson would have been able to find the deadly components that were put into their capsules, and also find more effective ways to prevent the crisis more quickly. And the last question is, see what information Johnson & Johnson offers for its customer on the Till Now website. Follow the links on the care cards, house call, and FAQ section. And how do this section demonstrate Johnson & Johnson concern for the customer? How do you think Johnson & Johnson would use this website to communicate with the public if new health scares surfaced? So the Till Now website shows Johnson & Johnson's concern for its customer, as they provide as much information as possible and also answer the question that customer might have. And under the general section of the website, the company even provides the exact dosage and active ingredients in each Till Now product. And if any new health concern arises today, Johnson & Johnson can use this website as a reference to show all ingredients that used in each product, and they can also provide a statement announcement on the homepage of the website to alert active Till Now user that they need to be aware of any recalls or specific product issues. Okay, I think that's all for my explanation. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.